Hello and welcome to Taurus Lady channel. I would like to welcome all of the Taurians that keep coming back, that you've been with me for the last 4 years. Thank you so much to all of the returning viewers. I'm sort of trying to restart my channel all over again. I know I've lost lots of like subscribers over the last 4 years because I had a baby and I've been busy. But I really want to say thank you to those of you who's been here with me throughout the last few years, who's never like given up on me, and who still are like always commenting and encouraging me to continue the channel, because it's not always easy to be. You got to be very determined to keep the channel going. I would like to say welcome to the new viewers, new subscribers who just joined last 2 weeks ago. I hope you'll find this channel fun and useful. Just remember, this is a tarot reading, and the cards will tell you, give you advice, help you to self-reflect. But really, the final decision always belongs to you. So I would suggest to use the readings more as a way of self-reflection, rather than using as a tool to make a decision, right? Why do I like tarot? Some of you ask me, how do I get into it? Basically, it helps me myself to sort of set to my energy. Some people like to see psychologists, right? Some people like to have counseling. I'm not that kind of person. I like to check in with my center, and I like to do readings. I found for myself that reading can be very helpful to, like I said, to reflect on yourself and to help you analyze what is or isn't good in your life, what is or isn't worth going and putting your energy into, etc. Anyway, I'm waffling a lot, but literally I feel like recording this video to say thank you so much to those of you who's been with me for a long time. Not sure if I mentioned that, probably have, but as you can see, I've changed my background for you, my lovely viewers, and for myself. But because we've got Sun in Libra and Venus entered Libra, that means we are more creative, we're more sensual. We want to create surrounding that is beautiful to look at, that awakens our senses, and that's how I feel. You probably cannot see, I've got a candle in here as well. It smells so good in this room. Anyway, so I'm just here to sort of give you a reading. This reading is going to be for October, for the whole month. Apart from that, I will do weekly readings as well. Like I said, I'm trying to sort of focus on my channel throughout the Venus in Libra, Sun in Libra, because it's a perfect time to do so. I just want to sort of like have a good background, and I'm ready to start. Okay, so I've also ordered some new decks. I'm gonna have some amazing decks coming next week. Taurus, all my lovely Taurians. We're gonna do Celtic spreads. Now, where are you right now, Taurus, in October? Where are you in October throughout this month? Where is Taurus in October? We clean the energy. Where is Taurus in October? Wow, Queen of Wands in your element, Taurus. Okay, like I said, very creative. So that definitely applies to my energy. Queen of Wands is someone, is a queen who is very creative. It could be a singer, a songwriter, an actress, someone who's got that creative abilities. Okay, this queen is always admired. What I mean by that is that whoever comes in contact with this queen, they cannot forget her. This person is very difficult to forget, Taurus, okay, due to their talents or due to, there's something about them. So I think, Taurus, there's something about you throughout October, throughout Venus in Libra, throughout Sun in Libra. There's something about you, Taurus, okay? There's something that makes you special. So whoever comes in contact with you, you will create a very good impression on them. So if you've got some job interviews lined up, some dates, you're gonna make a very good impression, Taurus, just by being you. However, as you can see, we've got a black cat here at the bottom of this Queen's feet. The black cat indicates black magic, but also mood swings, Taurus. I don't know about you, but me myself as a Taurus, I can be quite moody at times, and my moods can change from like literally within seconds. Okay, so just watch out for that, Taurus, this month. But generally speaking, Queen of Wands is a nice energy, something creative. I feel like you've got creativity, creative power that's coming to you this month, and there's something special about you. Okay, whatever you're gonna do, you will do well, or it will be perceived as something good, something of value, something beautiful. Okay, creativity is the card for this month. Queen of Wands, leaving a very positive impression on people, okay, on whoever you're dealing with, just by being you, Taurus. Yeah, you have that special thing about yourself, you know what I mean. Now, what might be crossing you, so what will help you in this month, or what could, like, oh, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is turning your way. So I feel like good karma is coming your way. If you thought that things were out of balance recently, the good karma is coming back to you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning your way, Taurus. That means something good is coming this month to you, Taurus. Now, on your mind, what's on your mind subconsciously? I'm shuffling, wrong, sorry. On the subconscious mind, what's there? Whoa. 5 of Wands, competition, okay, people fighting with you, competing. And so you're very much worried this month as well. On the subconscious level, before going to bed, when you've got a minute for yourself, you might be wondering, you might be feeling like you are in a competition with people, like there's a lot of competition, or people fighting with you, or like very much being aware that you might be worried, Taurus, thinking, you know, like I'm telling you, there's something special about you, unforgettable, that when people meet you, they cannot like forget you. You've got that beautiful energy of Queen of Wands this month, because the karma is coming to you. You've got Uranus in Taurus, right? Venus in Libra. The energies are just perfect, made for you, Taurus. But like I've talked about it the other day, you might be wondering, well, why would I be chosen for this job or chosen by this person? Why would I be chosen if in my opinion, because maybe you humble, Taurus, in my opinion, I've got the same to offer as someone else who's applied for the same job, for example, apply to your situation. So you might be feeling like you're not different to others. And you very much for there is afraid that if you were to go for something, because there'll be some good opportunities coming your way this week, creative opportunities, okay? You'll be perceived as Queen of Wands, beautiful queen, creative. People will be drawn to you, but you'll be worried and worrying about what if again I'll be left in a cold, because I'm no other to others. Or you might be experiencing like internal conflict almost, right? Thinking, okay, I feel like the people see you in a very positive light, but it's like you do not believe in yourself almost, Taurus. You are so humble and so afraid that you'll be left in a cold, that there might be internal conflict within you, you know? Whatever the situation is, apply to your situation. Just think that, you know, your perception will be very different from how you're being seen. You might be reflecting on the past, thinking, what if I get left out in the cold, you know? What if I have no money? What if I make that decision? What if I take that action? What if things just don't work out? So, you know, you being you, Taurus, you're analyzing the situation, analyzing everything. But the energy and the fortune is on your side, Taurus, this month. Ooh, looks like a good month for us. I'm very proud of my background because it took me literally a minute to set up. And this background, I got it from my good friend Faiza. I really love her. She's British Portuguese, and we became very good friends in Shanghai, but COVID 2020 separated us, and I've never seen her since. We talk now and then on the phone, but I'm very bad when it comes to keeping in touch. Anyway, she really knew me and she knows me, so she always encouraged my channel, although she never maybe listened to my readings because she's not into it. But I just want to say that, yeah, just thought of her. Faiza, if you watch this, but I know you don't, but if you ever do, I miss you so much. COVID actually separated many people. I live in Shanghai in China. Anyway, let's move on then. And the past energy. It's not easy to make friends for Taurus, right? Like we're very, not that we're picky, but it's better to be a friend with one or two people rather than one person, rather than have a like Aquarians that they're always friends with. Like, no offense to Aquarians, my husband's Aquarius. They've got a big like circle of friends, but they're more like acquaintances, and they're alright with that. Whereas Taurus needs to have a very deep relationship with a friend to be friends, right? And that is the friend Faiza who gifted me this background, and she means a world to me, and things have not been the same since she left Shanghai. She's now in Portugal. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Let's move on. So the past energy, Taurus. Wow, the world. Oh my goodness. I feel like the good stuff is coming to you this month, Taurus, because you've learned some lessons over the Mercury retrograde, and you close some kind of a chapter, and you've rediscovered your power, your strength, your worth. Okay, you went through some painful experiences perhaps over the last few weeks, months, years, right? And you know, this is the last card in the tarot, the world. This is where the Fool is the first card. This is where the Fool wants to get to, okay? And I feel like you got towards where you were supposed to be. You are where you're supposed to be right now. You've learned your lessons, I feel like, and you've closed some kind of a chapter in your life. And maybe right now you're still feeling a bit conflicted about it. You're a bit worried, will it work out? Am I gonna be all right? But you will be all right, Taurus, okay? You will be all right. The karma, the good fortune is on your side. You are attracting many people towards yourself, to yourself. If you're looking for a job, it's a perfect month. If you're a creator, it's a perfect month to create. Yeah, it is our time, Taurians, this month. Please use the energy to do something you've always wanted to do. Like I've been trying to do this for the last 2 years, and here I am. Now we're gonna look into Taurus. Where are you gonna put most of your energy this month? Okay, so where are you gonna put most of your energy this month? Where is Taurus gonna put most of the energy this month? Wow, King of Wands, and we had that the other day, right? You're gonna be a go-getter, so you're going after something you really wanted. Okay, go-getter, focusing on you, focusing on your objectives, on accomplishing something you really want. Okay, you're still a little bit worried because you feel like you might have a competition. You might be afraid of things not working out, not going your way. However, you are very much focused on what you want, and you're gonna go after what you want. Like I said the other day, just, you know, King of Wands, he's very good, a naturally born leader, and that's what you are. This is who you are, excuse my language. Taurus, you are a naturally born leader. King of Wands sometimes, you know, he doesn't even have to ask people to follow him. People naturally follow him, and that's the energy you beget. We've got Queen of Wands and King of Wands. This is a couple. This is a power couple. So if you're here for love, you might be you might be focusing on, you know, there might be like a power couple here this month for you. You might be meeting someone who will finally meet your I don't want to say expectation, but will be on the same level as you are. Like a power couple. When you meet this person, you will know this is the person for you. Like you will like talk at the same wavelength. Like you just be made for each other. But if you're here for work, I feel like, or for like professional reading, you know what I mean? Then King of Wands, you'll be focusing on what you want. You go get it this month. And like I said, whatever you put your mind into it, with the Venus in Libra and Sun in Libra, you're gonna have success. So don't doubt yourself, Taurus. Don't worry too much, okay? Don't worry too much. And I feel like you may feel like you don't have, you may feel like I'm no different to others. But I think you are, Taurus. The reading says you are. This month, people will see you differently. People will see that maybe feminine if you're a woman, but like, you know, the energy of Queen of Wands, okay? The Venus. I feel like the Venus energy, and you also ruled by Venus, will be shining for you, Taurus. Whether you're male or female, gender do not matter here. The Venus energy will shine for you this month, Taurus. And the very near future, Taurus. Wow, we've got 4 of Wands. You may want to like, wow, if you're here for love, it looks like it's coming, and you may finally establish a very strong foundation with someone, okay? You might be able to, you know, meet someone and literally establish a very strong foundation. You may recognize that someone's got the same values as you, the same just outlook on life. But more than anything, in the near future, this October, the next few weeks, you will feel stable, okay? Emotionally stable. You have a good foundation of whatever you do, whatever you start. There's going to be a very strong foundation that you're going to set up, that you're going to build this month. Now, how do you view yourself towards this month? How are you viewing yourself? Wow. Oh, wow. This came out in the reverse position. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse is like you are not juggling something any longer. You made up your mind about something, Taurus. There were some 2 choices in the recent past. Maybe for Mercury retrograde, you had 2 things on your mind. You had to make some kind of a decision, whether it's about love, whether it's about work, apply to your situation, and you've already decided. And I feel like you closed the chapter in the past. You made a decision, okay? You're not juggling something any longer. You set your mind on one thing and you're going after that one thing. We'll start with King of Wands, okay? And it's something creative, I feel like it, okay? Queen of Wands, she has a lot of passion for everything she does. Whatever you be doing, like I said, the passion, the love, the Venus will be shining for you, Taurus. And how do people view? Oh, how are you being viewed by people in your surrounding, in your environment? Whoa, that's weird. People will view it this way though, as if you are unable to see something. People think you're unable to see something, but in this, with reference to all of the cards here I've got, I feel like people see that you've been quite negative maybe about your situation, that you're creating a mental prison in your mind. You're being negative. I think you have to change your mindset here. So I think it's like people think that you're quite negative. Maybe you cannot see. I feel like, Taurus, you cannot see how special you are. You cannot see the power you've got. Like there's some superpower within you and you're not very much aware of it. People think that you cannot see something, okay? That you're unable to see something. People think that you cannot see what they see about you. You cannot see what people see about you. It's because I think you're quite humble here this month. Darcy Floyd is my cat. The piece of advice from the universe. Wow. I'm gonna have some tea beforehand. The piece of advice from the universe. Wow, 2 cards. Whoa, even 3 fell out. 2, not 3. Oh wow, we've got a 7 of Cups. Many choices. You will be presented with many options, Taurus, and many choices. Like I said, people, situations, circumstances, everything is pretty much drawn to you. You have this superpower this month. I think Venus is like giving you that superpower this month, and you're gonna be presented with many options. Okay, all of those cups represent emotions, passions. So something that it's gonna be not easy, and I feel like we also got 8 of Pentacles. You may be confused a little bit, right, about what to choose. And I think you may be focusing on yourself. I think like you got to choose something. The universe is telling you to choose something that will help you to grow, Taurus, that will help you to prosper. I don't mean like, I don't want you to like to take it the way that I'm saying they have to be materialistic, but you want to be stable, right? This person is focusing on work, and they've got to choose something that will make them happy. What will make you happy? And at the same time, what kind of job? I think it's very much about work as well. You know, focusing on yourself, focus on work. What will make you happy? Choose something that will make you happy towards this month. And whatever you choose, if you make the right choice, I mean, if you choose something that is really in line with your values, with you, whether this is in love, you know, whether this is at work, it will be a good choice. But there's also that feeling that you might be confused, and you may at some point be so afraid of making the choice, maybe in love even, so afraid that you end up like focusing on work, or so afraid of choosing the right job, the right opportunity, that you would end up like withdrawing yourself. So choose something that screams, this is me, Taurus. This is who I am. And the outcome here, whoops, my card's gone funny. And the outcome, Floyd, what are you? And the outcome, wow, wow. The Emperor and the 4 of Pentacles, wow. The Emperor, Aries energy. The Emperor, kind of forgot what he's about this. Obviously, we've got the Empress, we don't have the Empress. The Emperor is someone that, the Emperor usually, you know, is a perfect match for the Empress. The Emperor. I sort of forgot what Emperor like energy is like. But he's a naturally born leader too. He's very smart. Okay, he sits on the throne, and I'm not sure. We got 4 of Pentacles here. 4 of Pentacles, like you might have the Emperor coming to you, someone like an energy coming to you. But 4 of Pentacles, the outcome is that you may feel like you're afraid to leave something that you know, for the Emperor energy. Okay, could be Aries. Wow. You might be afraid. The Emperor is an amazing, you know, employer, amazing like energy of someone who's a great leader. To be fair, I'm so terrible. I so forgot that card. But you can Google it. Sorry. But I know it's the energy of like, you know, sometimes he can be quite aloof, the Empress. I feel like you are something is coming to you that's got like the Empress energy, whether it's a person or a situation, job opportunity, and it's kind of, it doesn't make you feel like you find them aloof, that kind of energy, cold. You're not sure whether it's worth living what you've got, so you are very much holding on to your stability here, because you are simply a little afraid, Taurus. I think this month you'll be presented with many options that might scare you, whether this is in love or in a relationship. You may like end up closing yourself and be like this cobbler, if it's a cobbler, right? And just keep yourself to yourself. Just, you may get a bit confused, and you don't like when there's too much happening, Taurus. You don't like too many changes. One is hard, let alone. So if you present with so many opportunities, you may end up being a bit like, yeah, like I said, on a subconscious level, you're afraid that you will end up, being left out in the cold. You might be having internal conflict. You're afraid of leaving what you know and moving forward with your life, perhaps, okay? But what you need to know, Taurus, is that the energies are on your side, right? The Wheel of Fortune is turning your way this month, and this is a perfect month for you. Okay, and the bottom of the deck, wow, Knight of Pentacles, the slowest earth energy ever, okay? Taurus, could be a Taurus, could be Capricorn or Virgo. Something really stable is coming to you, Taurus, this month, and it's the slowest energy. So you might have been feeling like, like, oh my goodness, is it really coming? Because I feel like I just feel uneasy about it. You are so afraid, but it's coming. It's slowly coming. Wow, Taurus. I like this reading. Wonder what the next week reading is gonna be like, but I feel like October is your month, Taurus. Use the energy of Venus. Now let's get just a power thought card. You cannot see me. I see you later, my cats. Float. Wow, I like that one. I turn every experience into an opportunity, Taurus. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I'm safe. You see, Taurus, you are safe. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. You are safe. Don't worry. Stop worrying, Taurus. Stop worrying. It's your time. The Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's on your side. Use your intuition with Queen of Wands. You're very intuitive this month as well. With Venus in Sun in Venus, Sun in Libra, and Venus in Libra. And I feel people can see you and something special about you, your superpower, though you cannot see it. So I hope this month, I would like to wish you all to be able to see, to notice your superpower. Because something stable offer and love or an employment is coming your way. Apply to your situation. What else can I say? Can I do? I'm thinking. I just like to use the also Stephen Farmer's messages from your animal spirit guides, oracle cards. So let's get one. Whoa, there's one. Meerkat. Oh, I love that one. Reminds me of the insurance adverts in England. Meerkat. Get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Friends can support you. So get a support from a trust-minded friend. Meerkat. I wonder if I can say anything about this one. Hang on a sec. 72. I'm going to be very quick because I don't want this video to drag on. Wow. The people in your life would love to offer their support to you, Taurus. Your only job is to receive it and indeed sometimes even ask for it. Those whom you feel closest to and trust the most are the individuals you can rely on to be there for you, especially when you really need it. People who are dealing with illnesses and have the support of friends and family members usually fare the best, they get better. However, you certainly don't need to experience such an extreme situation to take advantage of the love and care that others have to offer. So what you should do, Taurus, is write down a list of the names of people you trust the most. If I had to do that, it would be like 1, 2, maybe 3 people, and then go back through it. Go back through the list and identify 3 traits in each of these individuals that make you trust them. When you are finished, you will not only have a good idea of the qualities in those you rely on, but also a clear notion of the characteristics that make a person trustworthy in your eyes. I like that. I may do that myself. So for me personally, if I was to do that, right, what makes me really trust people is that they can listen to my drama over and over again, and that they're always there for me no matter what, and most importantly that I can rely on them. Okay, for us Taurus, we got to be able to rely on you. If we cannot rely on you, if you're up and down, and then there's no. Anyway, sure, you've been burned, Taurus, or disappointed at one time or another when you've trusted someone and were let down or betrayed. Everyone has experienced this, Taurus. So now you may be afraid that if you let others in, this Empress coming, usually quite hot, good looking, if it's a person. So now you might be afraid that if you let others in and count on them for support, something similar will happen. Those memories consciously or subconsciously will not only filter out any chance of being disappointed or hurt, but will also serve to keep others who are trustworthy at a distance. Okay, good point. So you might be afraid thinking of the past. Maybe you were stressed out in the past. Like I've had situations like that when I was stressed out in the past, and I would send some messages to my friend because I was stressed, and they just wouldn't reply, or they just wouldn't think much of it. So then I learned to keep it to myself, and I've learned not to send messages or not to involve that person. So maybe you've got experience of not being supported when you needed support, okay? But just because that happened, it doesn't mean it will happen again. You got to feel the person, right? That's why it's good to write down the list, I suppose. You got to feel the person, understand, is this person worth me telling them, sharing with them my deepest thoughts? I know you know this, but this very much relates to us, Taurians. Look under that filter and listen to what your gut instinct tells you about a particular individual. How do they match up with the list of characteristics you find trustworthy? Take a chance and let yourself receive love and support. So associated words for this month are family, community, group support, observation, intelligence, protectiveness, playfulness. Taurus, that's beautiful. Have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I will see you next weekend with your weekly reading. This is your month, Taurus. That's all I've got to say. Thank you. Bye.